So hey everybody, a lot of people, especially if we talk about teenagers, play a lot of games, and we always think about that. It would be awesome if playing games became our daily driver. It became our daily routine. In fact, we just start earning money by playing games, and now this is where esports come in. Now, esports had an explosion in the past few years, and the community is growing stronger and stronger. More and more people are joining esports community now. Now, if you are someone who is thinking to kick off your esports career, then I think this video will be a very helpful video for you, because in this video, I'm going to give you some basic steps to start your esports career, some pros and cons related to esports career, right? So, hello guys, this is Umang Jawar from Technology Overdose. Let's begin. Okay, so first let's talk about how should you start your esports career. So the first basic step is finding your niche. That means finding the game you're best at. Now it might happen that you play a lot of games and you are good at every one of them. But if you are thinking to start your esports career, you need to focus on a particular game. That is, you need to stick on to a game at which you are the best. So that you can give most of your time to that game, learn more and more about that game, right? So the first step is choose the game which you think you are the best at. So the second step is you need to be consistent. Now it might happen that the things don't go in your way for some period of time, but you need to be consistent. You need to keep learning more and more about the game. You need to keep practicing it. You need to learn more tricks so that you can approach your enemies, you can defeat them and win the matches, right? So the second basic step is you need to be consistent. You need to keep practicing, right? So the third step is be constantly looking for opportunities. Now, it might happen that you have emotional attachment to your teammates, to your co-players who play with you. But see, no one becomes an esports player just by sitting in one team or just by playing with particular 4 to 5 players. It might happen that the team which you have chosen might not give you regular opportunities, might not take you in regular matches. So you need to switch different teams. You need to keep looking for opportunities, and every opportunity you get, give it your best, so that more and more sponsors or people notice you, that okay, there's someone who can play better for our teams, so that they will acquire you to different teams, right? So always be looking for more and more opportunities. And the fourth step is experience, right? Experience plays a very important role in esports field, because the more and more matches you play with different type of people, you learn to how to play together. You learn how their strategies are. You learn how they tackle their enemies, etc. So you learn a lot of tricks and everything while you keep playing with other people, and that is nothing but you get a lot of experience, which will help you when you go to bigger tournaments, right? So these are some of the basic steps you need to follow to kick off your esports career, right? So now let's talk about pros and cons of choosing an esports career. So let's get to the pros first. Okay, so we know that whatever we do is directly or indirectly related to earning money, right? So these esport tournaments are sponsored by high companies, and the prize money is also very much higher, right? So one of the advantages is that the prize money of many tournaments is so high, right? So the second advantage is obviously decision making skills, right? So people who play more games obviously need to work simultaneously, that they need to plan, they need to execute everything simultaneously, right? So this improves the decision making skills, problem solving skills than people who do not play games, right? So the third advantage is social interaction. Now a lot of people think that people who play games live in kind of isolation, but that is wrong, because people who play games interact with many different people around the world. They team up together and then play according to mutual understanding. So I think that increases social interaction among themselves. So third advantage is increase in social interaction. So if we talk about fourth advantage, that is improving hand-eye coordination. That means if you play a lot of games such as PUBG Mobile, Call of Duty Mobile, etc., need a lot of concentration towards it. You need to plan in your mind, as well as you need to execute those with your hands. Everything goes simultaneously, and that improves coordination between your senses. And even many researchers have showed that people who play games regularly have a better coordination among their senses than people who don't play games regularly. So the next advantage is obviously you need to since you will go to different places to play different tournaments, so you will explore the world. However, since you will go to different places, right? So that is not exactly an advantage, but yeah, it can be told as an add-on advantage, so that you just go to different places and explore the world. So these are some of the advantages, but if you talk about disadvantages, I know most people will be waiting for this part of the video, right? So coming to disadvantages, the first disadvantage is investment of time. Now it is no secret that all those professional players who are who are so popular now have invested a lot of time. They have spent many days, many months, many years even practicing that game, getting expert in that game. So esports career needs a lot of time. So that is not exactly a disadvantage, but yeah, I mean, if you want to become an esports person, then you need to invest a lot of time, and time is very important, right? So the second disadvantage of this is investment of money. So this is very important, as if you want to kick off your esports career, you obviously need a better gaming setup and obviously a high speed stable internet connection. Above that, if you team up with, if you are a beginner and you team up with different people and go out to competitions in different places, you need to afford everything on your own, because in the beginning no one will sponsor you, but as you grow up, as you keep playing matches, you keep winning matches, some of them will come and sponsor you. But at the beginning you need to pay everything on your own, right? So a lot of money is needed in this esports field. So the third disadvantage is battling health issues. Now it's no doubt that every gamer who plays games, I mean, he obviously plays all day games, so he might experience back pain issues or eyesight issues, and moreover, playing these games restrict him or her from going outdoor, playing outdoor games, restricting the physical activities. And above that, even they keep playing this with the same fingers throughout the day, and that might even create pains in the muscles of these fingers. It also disturbs their whole day schedule, because they really don't know that when they need to play. Like, they might be playing till 4 in the morning, or someday they might be playing till 12 and sleep after that. Lack of sleeps, all of these are part of a gamer's life, right? So I think even this is the major disadvantage of choosing an esports career. You really will experience a lot of health issues, right? So the last disadvantage that I'm talking about is many ups and downs. Now today, this period, lockdown period, is the proof of this. PUBG Mobile was banned, right? And now all of those gamers who are in India who play PUBG Mobile, who earn from PUBG Mobile, have now shifted to some other games, right? So it might happen that in your whole career, a lot of games are being released every day, and it might happen some game get more popularity than the game you're playing, and it will force you to shift to that game, right? So this is also one of the disadvantages, that you have to keep shifting different games, and this makes difficult, because having the grip over a particular game takes a lot of time. So this was it in this video, guys. I think I just gave you a basic information on if you are going to choose esports career, you need to keep in mind of all of these things. So if this video helped you, please hit that like button, comment down if you have any suggestions or queries, share this video, subscribe to the channel for more amazing content. We'll meet in the next video. Till that, stay safe, keep smiling.